Hello everyone, welcome back to the Nomad Farmer. It is a lovely May morning and we're just heading down to Mr. Dubois' farm to carry on with the grass work. So we mowed the grass field a couple of days ago, or a few days ago, but noticed that the fence was a little bit underpowered for the mowers. So I think the mowers require combined 310 horsepower, and the fence I think is only 286. So sorry, 266 I think it is. So yeah, he did say leave it with him. He said he had noticed it when he used the mowers. Obviously the mowers were new, and he didn't really think about the horsepower requirement of them. So but he said leave it with him, and he's called me this morning. He's got a new tractor by the sounds of it. He's invested in a brand new tractor, but that doesn't really affect us at the moment because we have mowed that field. As you can see, it's all in nice swaths ready to pick up. So the agreement we had did change. So he wanted the grass field mowed, and then we were gonna do half silage, half hay. But he's decided he wants it all silage, but we're going to use the forage wagon to collect it and put it in one of the bunkers, and then it can be compacted and ferment in there. But then he wants the cow pasture and the sheep pasture that he owns. He wants those mowed as well, because obviously he hasn't got any sheep at the moment, and the cows are all in this barn pasture over here for now. So I've got time just to do one cut on the cow pasture before they move the cows over there. So so I think he's just asked me if I could just he said he's put a new tractor by the cow pasture. He just wants it hooking up to the mowers before we carry on with the grass field. So this looks like the new tractor. So he said it was a Massey Ferguson, and it has 405 horsepower, so plenty for the mowers. Let's just have a look at it. Very nice. So it's an 8740S. Looks like it's been a bit tricked out. Got black rims. It's got some Hella work lamps on the front, and custom paint job by the looks of it. That's a slightly more metallic Massey red by the looks of it. Let's have a look inside. Oh yeah, very nice. Sounds good as well. Yeah, very nice. I like this. It's even got some LED lighting around the carpet. Right, let's get the gate open and get the mowers hooked up for him. So we will be mowing this field later on. So yeah, this one he wants doing as hay. And silage, as I say, forage wagon silage in the grass field. So, but as I was saying, so we agreed on 15 grand for the whole lot. But then he has offered me to just turn this off and jump out. He's offered me, if I want to, if I do it for half price, so 7.5 grand, he will let me keep whatever we get from the sheep pasture. So I can do what I want with it. I can make it into hay, silage. I can even use one of his bunker silos if I want. But I've decided I will do silage. And I think I'm just going to leave a little bit and make that into hay. So if we get 2 or 3 hay bales, that will keep the horses fed for a little while. But yeah, I think I'm more than happy to do that. 7.5 grand, but then we'll get a load of silage bales as well. So I think that's well worth it. And he's even said we can use his equipment to mow it, collect it, take it back to our homestead as well. So very nice of him, I think. Yeah, so I think he wants his silage putting into the bunkers, or the grass putting into bunkers and fermenting in there, because he's already got some bales up here. So we'll jump into the fen. We have got to fill this up with silage additive as well. So I think he said there's some round by the pressure washer. So I think that must be those yellow containers there. The only problem I've got is getting near them. I think we'll just have to pick one up and put it near the forage wagon. Keep calling it a forage harvester. So I think these are 50 litres. Yeah, 50 litres. If we just put that there, we should then be able to put it into the forage wagon. So I'm not sure how much it takes. It's only going to be about 10 litres, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Cool. I suppose we better just put that back so it's not in the way. Right, I'll be over to the field.
I know you don't mean to, but you're blocking my view. I know you got issues, but I got my shit too. I don't wanna be your therapy no more, no more. You don't wanna hear this, but it's you, it's not me. Gotta go and grab a so fragile. When you know yourself well, somewhere down the sweet line. When I do things for me, 'cause I don't wanna be a therapy, I wanna be free. So, ooh, gotta go and grab a spoon now. Ooh, make a life for myself. Ooh, I don't know what I'ma do now. Ooh, but I don't need your help. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on up. Don't make me stay, to stay. I'm done being stuck. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on up. The last thing I will ever do for you is wish you the best of luck. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la
So just putting the last of the grass into the bunker silo. So with this trailer load, I think there should be about 240,000 litres. So not too bad, to be honest. But, yeah, the other field, as I say, is going to be hay, so we'll get on to that soon. But Mr. Dubois has just asked us if we can just help out by feeding his animals. I think the chickens need a little bit of grain, and I think the cows are all right. They just need a couple of bales of straw putting in to the barn. So I said I would do that for him. Just grab the grain trailer. I don't think they're going to take a lot. He's got some wheat in the silo. So we'll just grab a little bit of that. That should be enough. I think the front loader might be in the way actually. Let's just go and get that out anyway, because we'll need that, the bales. Yeah, I think we'll just park this up in here for a minute. put that there for now. Should be able to get into the chicken barn. It's going to be a little bit tight. Really get close to that wall, I think. Pull down here and then reverse in, I think. Give me a minute and I'll see what we're doing with this. Alright, just had to check. There we go. Just had to go a little bit further in, that was all. So I think we could actually just leave this here for now. Yeah, we'll leave that there for now because there's still some wheat left in the trailer there. And we'll park this up just here for a minute. And we'll go and get the straw for the cows. I just thought I need to get the straw blower out before we get the straw. So I'm not sure whether it will hook up to this, but we will try it. Don't think it will. No. We'll get the straw and then we'll have to get the Renault for the straw blower. Go, right. May as well help out a bit, do these few odd jobs. Doesn't matter to me. Helps him out, and then, you know, more we help him, more he might help us. So I think we'll just put one in at a time, I think. Messy that. should just be a case of blowing the straw in. There we go. Get the other one ready. There we go. Right. So where shall I put these tools? I think I'm going to put them in here. I'll put the bale spike in here for now. And this front loader we can just park up here for now, I think. Okay. Alright, so the chickens are fed. Cows have now got some bedding. So he did say to me he's thinking of using the manure from the cows to fertilise his grass field, but he hasn't got a manure spreader, so I think he's looking at getting a manure spreader. So of course I've offered my services if he needs it, as with everything on the farm actually. I've just said to him, any jobs, give me a shout. I'm happy to do them. We can work out the money side of it as we go along. So I'm just going to have a bit of lunch, and then I'm going to get into the other field and get that mowed and tedded for hay. Right, just doing the last couple of strips of the cow pasture. So I was just having a chat with Antoine, and he asked what my plans were. So we had a bit of a chat. I told him what my eventual plans are, which are obviously to get our own land and start our own farm, settle down, etc. So I've told him there is a field that I'm interested in near the homestead, which would be ideal. Well, there's two. One is slightly bigger than the other. They've both got alfalfa in at the moment, but I think that would be a good starting sort of plot, starting field. So he suggested that I see about getting a loan and doing it that way, which isn't a bad idea actually. So yeah, I'm going to come back in a day or two to ted, windrow and collect this grass. But this afternoon I'm going to the town hall. I'm going to have a chat and see if I can get See if I can get a loan to buy that bit of land. So fingers crossed. We should be landowners pretty soon. I'm just going to leave that there. So I think there was 240,000 litres grass there, which needs to be chaff needs to be compacted. But yeah, we're going to jump in the truck and go and have a chat. So it's just in the village down the road. I'm not 100% sure that I'll be able to get any sort of loan at the moment. But we'll just have to see. So that's the city hall there, so I think I'll just... In fact, I'll go and park round by the supermarket and walk round. Right, wish me luck. Could be the start of our farming empire. So, didn't really go to plan. I can't get any sort of loan at the moment, purely because we don't have a residential address. We don't have a fixed abode, if you like. They can't lend any money. But when we do, they actually have a scheme to try and encourage farmers, or to get farmers working the land, basically. So they're happy to support farmers with loans to help them get started. So it will be a lot easier to get a loan once we have a fixed abode. But they have suggested for now, a lot of farmers are leasing out their land. So you basically pay an upfront fee and then you pay a monthly fee to use that land or that field. So they've given me the contact details of the farmer that owns the 2 pieces of the land near me. So I'm gonna get in contact with him and have a chat and see what we can do. I spoke to the farmer and he owns both of these fields actually, and he's willing to lease one out. So this one on the left is the smaller of the two. It's quite a long field, goes all the way down to the end of the track, but it's quite narrow. And then the second field over here, same thing, it goes down to the end, but it also is quite a bit wider. So we're looking here. So this is the list of the farmlands and what their lease costs are. So 38 is the bigger of the two. It will be an initial outlay of 16,620, and then it's 1,662 per month to lease. But the smaller of the two would be 8,830, and then 883 per day or month. So I think we're going to lease the smaller of the two for now, because we've got no equipment, so we've got to sort out some equipment. So yeah, I think we'd be better off just to keep it small for our first field. Let's see what happens, but yeah, I'm going to do that. So we own our first, well, we have our first bit of land. Very exciting. So I think this will be ready to harvest next month. So we've got the rest of this month to finish off the work for Antoine. Get that sheep pasture mowed. Then we can sell the excess bales. Well, the bales that we make. And we can get paid from him, so that will help towards the cost of equipment for harvesting or mowing the alfalfa. And we've got, so really our potatoes and now sunflowers as well, they should cover the lease cost for the field and whatever equipment we lease, unless there's some really cheap stuff about. But yeah, so exciting. We have our first field. So making our way towards our goal. That's going to help a lot with money, obviously, and what we can produce to sell. So yeah, so I think the rest of this month I'm going to spend finishing off the jobs for Antoine, and I shall see you in June, sorry. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.